name is Peter aka GP, and this is the first episode of my fingerstyle tutorial series called Fingerstyle 101. In the previous lesson we learned how to spice up our playing by adding some kind of rhythm to our playing, and this time we will take a look at harmonics. So grab your guitar and let's get into this. A guitar harmonic is a musical note played by preventing the vibration of certain overtones of a string. Using harmonics is a great way to get very high pitched notes, which are difficult or impossible to reach by normal notes. Harmonics also produce a different sound quality than fretted notes, and for this reason they are a great tool to widen musical variety. Basically there are three types of guitar harmonics: natural harmonics, slap harmonics, and harp harmonics. We will take a look at all of them. Natural harmonics are probably the most common kind of harmonics used in fingerstyle. This might be because it's probably the easiest form of the three. Alright, so you can make natural harmonics at the 5th, 7th and 12th fret. However, it's the easiest at the 12th fret, so let's practice there. Now what you want to do is lightly place one of your left hand fingers over the 12th fret. Let's take the G string for example. So place your first finger or second finger on the G string at the 12th fret. Just slightly touch the string. Remember, it's not a normal note, so you don't have to apply too much pressure. Just touch the string. And right, so now at the second you pick the string with your right hand, you immediately lift your left hand finger up, the one that was touching the string, and it sounds like this. You will hear the difference between a harmonic and a normal note. So this is how it's done. If you get the hang of it, move on to the 7th fret and to the 5th fret. You will see that it's harder to make harmonics there. So that's how you produce natural harmonics. Similarly to natural harmonics, you can also make slap harmonics at the 5th, 7th and 12th frets. Although instead of picking the string, you just slap on them. First thing to point out is that it's done with your right hand, so it only requires one of your hands. However, moving your hand from the sound hole to the desired fret can be quite tricky, especially if you're playing a fast-paced song, but it can be handled. Second thing I'd like to mention is that this way you will get multiple notes due to slapping multiple strings. So while it's possible to get a natural harmonic note on one string only, you won't be able to do that with slap harmonics. So here's how it sounds like. Alright, so take your right hand index finger and simply hit the strings at the 12th fret. You can also slap with your middle finger or with both of them. It's a matter of personal taste. Feel free to experiment with that. I personally use my index finger. So yeah, just slap on the strings. You will feel how hard you have to hit to actually get harmonics. Also make sure to hit on the fret or as close as possible, because otherwise you won't get harmonics. Also you can turn your hand around a bit to get a more precise slap, like this. Then again, it's not mandatory, just experiment with it until you feel like, and if you feel like it suits you more, then do it. So yeah, once you master this technique, move on to the 7th and 5th frets. Watching covers on YouTube, this one seems to be the least used kind of harmonics. Maybe because it's the hardest, well, at least it is in my opinion. Maybe because it's less known, or maybe because people don't feel the need to put them in their arrangements. Who knows? I'm gonna explain it anyway, so you can use it as well. The first thing I like to mention about this technique, that unlike the previous two, now you are not limited to the 5th, 7th and 12th frets only, but you can use it at any fret. Basically what you want to do is hold down a note with one of your left hand fingers. Let's hold down the G string at the 1st fret, for example, and move your right hand 12 frets further. So in this example we're holding down the string at the 1st fret, so let's move our right hand over the 13th fret. Now you have to lightly touch the string with your index finger, like this, and you pick the string with your thumb, and just like you make a natural harmonic, you immediately lift your index finger up after picking the string with your thumb, like this. So that's how it's done. Remember, there are always 12 frets between your left and your right hand. So if you're holding down a string at the 2nd fret, your right hand goes over the 14th fret, and if you're holding down the string at the 5th fret, your right hand goes over the 17th fret. Yeah, and you can also use it on open strings. Just move your right hand over the 12th fret. You can also take chords and make harmonics. For example, take an E major chord and simply go string by string, like this. So that was the 4th lesson of Fingerstyle 101. I hope it was helpful. In the next episode I'll share some tips with you on how to improve your playing. If you have any questions, suggestions or requests for the upcoming lessons, feel free to leave a comment below, send me a private message or contact me on Facebook. Thanks for watching, see you next time.